Hello, welcome back to WhatAreMovie. I am Tony.
And I'm Claire.
And we're back for Breaking Bad. Season 5 continues. Last time was 51. Walt didn't get a party, really.
No.
He got a
got
pool party.
Cold shoulder.
Yeah, he got a pool party with Skylar just walking into the pool. Yeah, Hank's been promoted.
Yes.
Yeah, that was pretty much it, really.
Yeah.
Oh, he sold his car for $50.
Oh, yeah, we got a cool car.
Yeah, and Jesse went to pick up a barrel, and it looks like there's a tracker on it. So,
and Lydia is up to no good.
that's what they reckon.
Actually, Lydia has been sentenced to death. Yeah.
Yeah, she's dead. But yeah, there we go. We are on season 5, episode 5, Dead Freight. This aired on the 12th of August 2012, directed by George Mastras and written by George Mastras. So he had a vision for this episode. He wrote and directed it. One of the producers. But yeah, what do you expect from this one? Dead Freight.
I don't know. I feel like Dead Freight must have something to do maybe with the barrel, like, because freight is delivering things, isn't it?
Yeah, like shipping and stuff.
So, but then could that mean dead shipper? Like Lydia's dead? Dead freight?
Who knows? Yeah. We'll find out.
But then we don't really know what happens with the other side of, like, the shipment of the meth.
Who knows?
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it
could be anything.
Okay.
Anything.
I'll stop. I get
No,
yeah.
I can, yeah. But who knows? There we go. Let's get on with it. Full reaction is in the description. You your own copy to watch along. Just make sure to come back. We'll talk all about it. Let's go.
We're in the desert.
How many times have we started in the middle of nowhere desert?
I think they're very close to the desert, aren't they?
These cool shots already. Wow! It's like you when we played GTA.
I wonder where he's going. So when you see places like
He's
this,
on the
you're like,
GTA mission.
Yeah.
That's literally what he's doing.
So when you see places like this, that you're like, where is your aim?
Where are you going?
It's like, kid, where is his parents? Don't, like, pan across like a dead body of his parents, please don't.
What? Why would you say that?
Just because we go, where are his parents?
And you just imagine it.
He stopped for a spider.
A spider. That's a big spider, though. At a certain point, I think it's not as scary. Do you know what I mean? That looks kind of cute to me.
Yeah.
In a way. Still don't think I'd do it.
Why does he look sad that he's... What is going on?
What is happening?
Do you know why I asked if you wouldn't be a cranberry farmer?
Is it because spiders are a thing?
They use wolf... You know the wolf spiders, the huge ones,
yeah,
to
like kill
eat the
bugs
pests, but they flood the field, so then if you... When you're harvesting, they all climb up you.
Oh, that's nice.
To get out of the water.
Lovely. Oh, he's setting up his desk.
She was wearing a yellow dress. Surprising.
Mm-hmm.
Sad sack I found moping around the lobby.
Well, here's the newest drug lord coming to the DEA.
My days of chasing dirtballs is over. Gotta run something by Hank.
Somebody's gotta go chase the bad guys. I've seen you again.
Thanks.
Take care, all right?
It's so insane how, like, he's a normal guy, isn't it,
Yeah.
to them? Like,
Jesus, well, was that a birthday present?
it's not
new
to add
car,
up, is it?
new watch.
Yeah.
Curveballs that were thrown at you this year.
I mean, that's true.
deserve
You
to
just...
treat yourself.
Yeah.
I wanted to thank you and Marie for watching the kids. And it's great having them. They're great kids.
He's losing his hair. Like, it's from the stress.
Something else on your mind there? Feel free to, you know. Skylar doesn't love me anymore.
Well, that's it.
I don't know what to do, Hank.
He's like, shit, why did I say this?
I'm not good for them. Oh, Jesus.
I didn't mean to talk like this. Damn.
Bad father. I'm sorry.
Where I'm sitting, I just don't see it. You know?
Man, Hank's too good.
You're a provider, role model.
Yeah.
You know.
It's insane. Isn't it?
I made mistakes, you know.
Listen, I'm gonna give you a moment to just.
Hank's trying his best, man. He's.
Cream and sugar.
Hank, I'm sorry.
No.
Is he just trying to get in this office to see where the blue meth
No, he's asking for advice from his brother-in-law. He wants to talk. What could you possibly mean?
He never has. There's always a siding on. Is he gonna bug?
What do you mean, Claire? What could you possibly...
He's a little fucking shit.
He is the worst. Surely that's got your fingerprints on it though, right? Yeah.
You two are really great.
My God.
For me, buddy.
Always an
The
ulterior
dark is just before
motive.
the dawn.
Yeah. Oh. What a cut and that sound, man.
What is this place? What are we doing here?
Give me the table.
I can't be here. My daughter, my little girl. Home soon. What are you doing? My daughter.
Shut up!
Damn, the vibe right now is intense.
My friends here don't know you like I do. They are very kindly giving you one last chance.
Man, the lighting is so good.
Agent Script gonna dial Agent Schrader. Yell for help? Try to give the man some kind of coded message or otherwise tip him off? I'm gonna pull out my pistol and shoot you.
That's a bit of a threat.
Get down into tears. Remember how you like to do that. If it happens this time, I am going to pull my pistol out and I am going to shoot you in the head.
Man.
Not a damn. You make Schrader suspicious. Tell me what's gonna happen next.
You'll pull out your gun and shoot me.
And where was?
That's not my exact wordings.
Yeah, that's right.
There you go.
A pistol, not a gun. I'm expecting precision here. We up and running?
Learn the script.
You're set. Okay, let's.
Man, Jesse looks a bit on edge,
Never
doesn't
needed
he?
to give the performance of a
I guess he's
lifetime.
kind of rooting for her in a way, because he
they
kind of
don't-
was.
Yeah, they don't really want to kill people, do
Yeah.
they?
You're up.
Hey, Schrader.
I was in our warehouse. I noticed a device on the bottom of one of our barrels. A tracking device, or
That shot's very
I was
cool.
just wondering if maybe the last thing I want to do is interfere with a law enforcement operation or a sting.
I'll look into it and get back to you. Mum's the word, all right?
Don't tell anybody.
All right.
This room full of people with recording.
It was them that planted it.
You don't know anything about GPS trackers on a methylamine barrel, do you?
I'm here for my team planning anything. Why?
I didn't do it. I'm telling you, I didn't plant that thing.
Shut up. And there you have it, like I said. Now what? He's going to send a team over to that warehouse. Our supply
limits.
is useless to us now. We're 900 miles closer. Take every barrel we can get our hands on.
Jeez. It's gonna, like, stock up and... What did the DA do when they get there and there's nothing?
Yeah.
I'll deal with her.
No. You're making a mistake.
She's telling the truth to me.
She has a gun to her, kid.
Yeah, I mean,
Everyone sounds like Meryl Streep with a gun to
I
their
should say anything, right?
You're the one who wanted to put it up to a vote. It's 2 against 1.
Well, liar.
I didn't do anything.
Janice, give me Dowdy in the Houston office. Tell me you guys didn't do something as lame brain as put a GPS tracker on the outside of a barrel of methylamine.
Who's asking? Did someone find him?
GPS tracker on the outside of a barrel.
Jesse was right.
How many barrels you tag? Next time,
Man.
we'll communication first, all right?
Let's reconvene for another meeting. I mean, that's...
Almost killed this one. All of those barrels are already marked. This does not change the equation.
You are not seriously still considering killing me. I saved you. If it weren't for me, we'd all be in jail right now.
I mean, she got a good point. She... Like, if she didn't see that.
Yeah.
The woman put a hit out on me.
Like the mafia.
Hey, you still need methylamine.
You can't even get us a single barrel.
Who said anything about barrels? I'm talking about an ocean of this stuff.
Ooh. You look... like they look.
Not without a guarantee that once I tell you how to get what you want, I won't be killed anyway.
You have my word.
Swear on your children's lives that I won't be harmed. Otherwise, how can I trust you?
I don't know if you know who you're talking to, because he can
Smart business. You
just
understand
lie.
the concept of leverage?
Please don't patronize my hate.
You have none. Is it true that you put a hit out on Mike?
Yes, I was scared.
Of Mike.
At first.
I guess she certainly is now.
I gave him a list of names, but instead of handling it, he's protecting them. So I hired someone else. At that point, there was no option but to add Mike to the list.
Ocean of methylamine that you claim you can get your hands on.
She must have very big hands to hold an ocean.
24,000 gallons now.
How much?
A freight train leaves the port of Long Beach, passes right through your home state. 3-mile stretch here. That's where you do it.
Just take out a train.
What do you reckon? This is a GTA mission.
Yeah.
Rob it?
It's like Mission Impossible that we just watched.
You want this stuff? I'm offering you enough to fill a swimming pool.
Stopping a train post 9/11.
What you don't know, and I do because my job requires me. This is a dead zone place.
Sounds pretty perfect.
To stop the train, siphon off as much methylamine as you can carry, and get away from the prison.
Which tanker car is which?
Final manifest gets uploaded to my company's server.
She'll tell you.
For you sometime between at least 6 hours of lead time.
Sounds insane.
Huge
Does.
risk. Supplying this information. I expect to be paid.
We've got to off the crew. If we don't, the engineer's going to call the cops.
Can't we just tie them up or something?
We're leaving 2 witnesses behind. Bottom line, I have done
What
this
do you
long
reckon?
enough to know that there are 2 kinds of heists. Those where the guys get away with it, those that leave witnesses.
You guys were gonna murder me. I thought you were professionals.
So what do you reckon of this plan?
I don't know.
ASAC Schrader.
Imagine that's her first word.
I'm the boss.
Is this how it's going to end? That Skylar and Walter are going to go to prison and they bring up the kids and they have the family they probably always wanted.
You reckon?
Maybe.
Yeah, my little girl. Because I'm not giving her back.
There you go.
What about Emo McGee?
Emo McGee.
When he does, he barely talks.
Oh.
You can keep talking about me now.
Oh.
Well, no one else. We do it the old-fashioned way, smurfing cold pills.
We will eat $80,000. We just
Damn.
invested in our
Oh, that's true. If it's a different
for a P2P cook.
cook.
Making less money is better than making nothing.
Good point.
Mike, well, what? Because you're 9 guys in lockup, right?
You broke it, you pay for it. We talk about it.
Well, maybe we better talk about it a little more. So they're gonna rat on us and we end up in prison.
I love this
it
shot.
sounds like
So good. It's like the magnets one the
Yeah.
game.
do this heist.
Why you insist
So
on
good.
putting words in my mouth?
What if we can rip off that train and no one ever knows it got robbed?
Jesse always comes in with the great ideas.
Like they
the
treat him
magnet.
like a bloody child and
Yeah.
an idiot, but my god, he's got
He's
the...
played some GTA in his life.
Yeah. They're too busy arguing and
Yeah.
ego fighting. Then again, I'm on Mike's side. Like, he basically caused this whole chain reaction of events, so... Ugh. Man, there's a lot of good shots in this. I really like
What
it.
was happening?
Measuring, right? That's what the little wheelie thing does. Ah, these long landscape shots as well are really cool. How well, if they actually go through with this, do you think it will go?
8:14.
Hello?
Maybe, hopefully, okay.
Okay.
It's perfect. We do it right here.
What? Are we even going to see this heist? Or are we going to miss out?
What are they doing?
We're
Hello?
going to siphon it out from underneath without the train even knowing.
That's what Jesse suggested, right?
Yeah. But how do they get it out of the train? Wait, what's happening?
What do you reckon? What's happening?
I get why you want the tank for the methylamine, but why this other one for the water?
There you go. He's asking the questions you're asking.
Jesse, it's your idea.
Anchor we're gonna hit gets weighed once when it loaded in Long Beach, and then again
Oh.
with Texas. The weights don't match.
They'll
Train
know.
company's gonna know it got robbed. No one other than us can ever know that this robbery went down.
Man, Jesse's so smart. Like, it's insane.
Yeah, absolutely.
We will be removing 1,000 gallons of methylamine from the tanker car, but replacing it with about 9/10 of that volume in water.
Won't they figure out they got robbed anyway on account of getting watered down methamphetamine?
They will notice. They will blame China, sending a marginally weaker
There you
batch.
go. No one will ever know.
How are they going to get
You
it out of the
guys
train
thought
then?
of everything.
Huh?
I don't get how they're going to siphon it out. Jesse.
It's literally a GTA heist. This
Yeah.
is insane. It's so cool.
Just come out and talk to me.
That's all I have to say. Seriously, kicking me out of my own house? You haven't explained jack shit.
I feel so bad for him.
Yeah.
Like, he just doesn't know.
Why?
Like, it's...
Why do I have to go to Uncle Hank's? Give me the exact reason, or I'm not going anywhere.
Because we're your parents and you're our child.
Ugh.
Now please do as I ask.
They're really not setting that kid up for a good life.
Nah. Poor
He'll
guy.
pass. He'll understand.
Don't start, Walt.
With your bullshit rationale. Yeah.
You're my wife.
I'm not your wife. You're hostage. But
It's kind of what we were talking about last time.
insist. Make you a deal. I will launder your money. The kids will stay at Hank and Marie's.
Like you've seen too many movies.
Says the guy planning a heist on a train.
Nice.
Just a couple of days ago, you told me that a man held a gun to your head. The children cannot be here.
I mean, you can't blame her for this.
Yeah.
Like,
And I will be whatever kind of partner you want me to be.
Oh.
what you got to say to that, Heisenberg? She's got good points. Still crazy though, because she's kind of being not really forced into what she's doing now, but I don't know.
Up to you.
Out burying bodies?
Robbing a train.
He's
How would you
seen too many
react to that?
films.
Like, literally, she's like, for real? Like,
I've got it.
How are they
Everything's set.
stopping the train then?
don't know. So Todd's part of the crew, huh?
Isn't this train going to be like, we randomly stopped?
Oh no, I broke down on the tracks. Hey, it's Bill Burr. I saw his name in the credits at the beginning. Nah, this is insane, the crew they got. Like, it's like they picked people throughout the series, like, you're gonna be in the crew?
Yeah.
You're gonna be Man. Oh, this music.
Is this what it feels like when people watch our GTA heist?
Yeah. Although we're not seemingly as well planned, I don't think.
We just go for it, guns blazing.
Did you think we'd ever get to this point in the show where they're robbing a train?
No.
It's insane, isn't it?
If it doesn't stop.
Oh, what a shot. Wow. That's so cool. The soundtrack is so good. So they measured how far a train could stop.
God, is this actually going to pan out?
I think I recognise the train driver.
It's that
He was
silver one, isn't it?
possibly, yeah. The train driver was in Persons of Interest.
Was it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was the guy whose life got like ruined. He was accused of stuff. Yeah. Anyway, sorry, that's a different show.
Go, go, go.
This is crazy.
God.
I'd be crapping myself right now. Like, I hope they don't look back as well. And
Thank God you guys want to sleep with the switch bellied up and died on me.
I love this dialogue.
Oh, of course you do.
What did they do wrong with it?
It's in there or something. Think?
Yeah.
What if what?
What did he do to him?
Now, go, go, go.
Like, do you know what I mean? Like,
What if what? I don't know what he said.
what if the car starts running?
Yeah, if they get it fixed quicker.
Yeah.
Then, yeah. Hopefully he's ripped it apart enough to... This music. So good.
It's like a heist and a half.
It is. It's insane.
They're not going to realise that the like the seals are off.
They reseal it? I don't know. I guess so. They'll work it out. Man, this is a lot of work just to...
It is.
Jesus.
Yeah. Go!
Here it comes. Liquid gold, baby.
This is crazy.
Let's go measure it. Yeah. Man, they thought of everything, didn't they?
There it is. All right, let me give it a try.
Take your time. Do it slowly.
Shit, where are the keys?
Yeah.
What was that?
It's like an engine switch or something.
Like
Like
a fuel line switch?
We all pushed. All right, it's worth a try.
they're like, this is a crazy
Look at the
day.
amount of soil in that.
Yeah.
So far, so good. 300 gallons.
How much did they say they were going
85?
for? 800? I just can't remember. Yeah.
Oh no, wasn't it 1,200 or?
Maybe.
Because then it was 900.
Yeah.
Water's going in now. We're going with water now.
Okay, they've swapped them. There you go.
Well, I guess it's still to do with the placement, isn't it?
Yeah. Man.
God.
The Great Train Heist. He's not even doing anything. That's great.
Remember to put it in neutral, right?
Yeah, man, give me a little credit.
That was great.
Trying their best. God, this reminds me of the heist for it before. Do you remember when they had the little knitted hats?
Oh, what a little
Yeah.
barrel they're stealing compared to this. It's insane how far they've come, yeah. Madness.
Oh.
Well, damn. Out in the middle of nowhere. What are the chances?
Hell of a place to break down.
I know, right? It's crazy.
Push off the tracks at least.
Ew.
We want you to mess up.
We're running late because of you, buddy.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, thanks.
Oh, he's trying. He's trying.
You also
Yeah.
need to not look suspicious.
No, yeah. How long they gotta go?
Got a good Samaritan on the seat. You pull your guys
Just
off
out
that
of
train
nowhere.
right now. We're not done yet.
How much more you gotta go? And they're clear.
The track is clear, Walter.
He's pushing it. They don't even know, do they? They can't even hear. Ugh.
Glad we can work that out for you.
They were so sarcastic with it, weren't they?
They are back in the locomotive.
Oh. Your face.
He's gonna have to jump off a moving train. He's gonna have to jump.
Mr. White!
He's pushing his goddamn luck. Basically there. Basically there. Go, go, go. Oh my god.
I feel tense watching
That's
this.
insane. So many good shots in this as well. Like,
I feel bad for the guy that's on the top. Like he's not even
Yeah,
one of
Todd.
them, and he might just have to jump off a moving train.
yeah, look, they got new seals. There you go.
Yeah.
Oh. You okay there? Man. Jesus. My god. You had to make sure it's sealed, otherwise your stupid ass gonna get busted. This is...
I'll pay him handsomely.
Yeah.
Did they just do a house?
I think they did. Man, Water's pushing his limit.
Yeah,
Well,
God.
that wasn't so bad, was it?
Give it. It's not going to last them forever, are they?
Yeah.
They plan to do that again? I wondered where the kid came into it all at the beginning. Is it gonna end?
No! No! No!
Is it gonna end? Claire says.
Shit had.
Oh man, the music, the tone has changed completely.
He did not think twice about killing a kid.
Todd. So that was Dead Freight. What
Yep.
did you think of that episode?
Not quite how I thought. You know, there was freight. There was a freight.
Freight
The
train.
delivery of whatever that word is.
Nephilim?
Yep.
Yep.
But I didn't expect the dead bit to be quite the way it turned
Yeah.
out.
My God, like. Yeah, it was all going so well until that very moment, and I love how like they show you that clip at the beginning, and then it's
Yeah.
just like kind of out of your mind for
Yeah.
so long.
I was thinking a part way through, like, what? Why?
Yeah, but it's so well done that it kind of makes you forget, but you're still
Yeah.
kind of like it's there in your brain.
Yeah,
They planted the seed,
they did.
and there, what a hell of an ending! What an episode! Great episode.
Yeah.
Like George Mastras writing and directing, and there was so many good, like the cinematography was great, like so
It
many
was.
good shots and so many interesting, and like we said, like they went from him, like Jesse and Walt carrying a barrel
Yeah, with
with
their
their
little
little knitted masks on to
A freight
robbing
cars.
a train.
Yep.
It's insane. What an episode! What a great episode! Like the show just gets like more insane. Like the stuff they do. Like yeah, there we go. But did you enjoy it overall?
Yeah.
Very good episode. Yeah. Yeah, we got some resolution to the tracker stuff.
Yeah.
We got more of the family kind
Yeah.
of goings on. We got Todd more involved in an extreme way.
Kind of don't want him involved anymore.
Yeah.
Because
And yeah, there we go. But we started off in the middle of the desert, nowhere, with
Yep.
a bike ride.
Yes,
And
with
it
a
turns
little
out to be a kid on a bike.
then he just randomly stops the bike
Picks up a tarantula and puts
Yeah.
him in a jar.
and carries on, and it's like,
And then it cuts the
What?
title.
yeah.
And that was the we got so much. I think it's great as well because with like season 2 and 3 and even season 1 and it took not really, but season 2, 3, and 4 we got like the kind of flash forwards of stuff. Like
Yeah.
you'd see clips of things and then it'd pay off later. Occasionally we got, I think towards the end of season 4 and this season we got clips that happened in that episode.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Quite often we'd get like,
yeah, you'd get a
episode in
foreshadowing of
advance.
what's to come. So, like, with that, you're like, oh, okay. And then, because it doesn't cut back to that or
No.
have any relevance to it for ages, it's like, oh, okay. Maybe it'll be another time. I don't know. But, yeah. We cut to Hank setting up his
Yeah.
office. He's got his new promotion, new office,
yeah,
ready
nice
to
big
go.
office.
ASAC Schrader.
Yeah.
And in comes Gomez
With Walter.
with Walt. Found him moping around in the
Yeah.
foyer.
Oh, sorry. You can see.
He just, he kind of says congrats. Yeah, and he's like, oh, I'm not chasing down crooks anymore or drug
Yeah.
whatever anymore, but being the boss is your own job. And then that's when he says to Gomez, I need to talk to him, and Gomez is like, yeah, someone's got to go catch catch him.
Bad guys.
And it's like, is it the little bits like what I mentioned, like with Gomez, like being like, oh, it's really good to see you, Walt. You're a
Yeah.
really cool, good
Yeah.
guy. Yeah. So
Little
friendly
do they
with
know.
him. Yeah.
But it's
Little
the
did they
same
know.
as Gus. When you think about
Oh,
how
yeah,
Gus
100%.
was friendly
Yeah,
with the DA and stuff.
Yeah, exactly. Keep your
Enemies
friends
close.
close, but your enemies closer.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which
But
is
yeah, then Walt kind of has a bit of a breakdown. I don't even want to talk about it because I don't even think it's it's all bullshit.
Well, yeah. So it's all a front. So what did you think it was completely a front or what?
I knew he always has ulterior motive. Like
Yeah. Oh, yeah. 100%. You cannot trust
Saying
the
about
word. It's funny because
Scarlett doesn't love him anymore. And I'm sat here thinking,
but saying about trust, like it's funny how like with the Lydia thing, like he's like, I need to earn you need to earn my trust or whatever. Like it's like he out of everyone, he's the biggest liar and manipulator there is.
Yep.
But
yeah, Scarlett.
But it starts off with
him,
well, it
thank
starts
you
off
for looking after the kids.
Before that, it starts off with him like, "Can I come see the kids tonight?" And he's like, "Yeah, you don't even have to ask."
Yeah.
And he's like. And then it's like dead silence. It's like awkward. He's like,
Yeah.
"You got something else on your mind?"
He starts
he starts
closing
talking about
the
that.
blinds, doesn't he? Because Walt's getting emotional.
Yeah. I really love Hank. Like Hank has had moments where he's a bit of a hard ass and he's pushed people away where he's not meant to, and he says some stuff that like he's not always.
Yeah, I don't think he knows how to deal with his emotions.
He
as
bottles
well
them
as
up. Oh, yeah.
well as others, because you can see it was kind of that awkward. Like, wait, do you need? And then the moment Walt was like, Skylar doesn't love me, you could see him being like...
Yeah, his face drops and then like...
Oh, God. I know I asked if there was...
He acts quite awkward about it, but you can tell he cares.
I'll get you a coffee.
Yeah, you can tell he cares.
But that's what I mean, like, he doesn't know how to deal with his own emotions because he bottles them up.
Yeah, exactly.
But then if someone tries to reach it, he doesn't know how to deal with that either.
No, in a way he does. You can tell he cares, though, which is the main thing. That's why I like Hank so much. He's like... Yeah, he's a caring, cool guy, and he's good at his job, and he knows what he's doing, and yeah.
But yeah, he goes and gets him a coffee.
And Walt's acting as well, like the little like holding onto his arm and stuff.
Yeah.
And, like, But then as he leaves, it's all
because Walt bugs the PC,
and then the picture frame as
bug
well.
under the photo frame.
Right as Hank walks in, though, and he's got the photo frame. You're so perfect together, and that's when Hank's like, well. There's always the darkest times before the good or whatever. I don't think he knows how dark times are right now. But the tone shift from like... There was like a musical cue or something, and then it shifts to Lydia in a basement or something, and it's like... it's like...
Yeah, being handcuffed
so
to
sinister,
the metal
like,
grate and everything. With Mike, Walt, and
Jesse. Jesse's got a laptop, but Mike's like... I love the lighting as well. The lighting's so good. Like again, this show it is really good in its cinematography and that. And which surprises me, because I believe the Emmys announced their nominations recently, right?
Yeah.
And I was shocked, because I don't know how much... But Better Call Saul did not get nominated for cinematography. And I'm like... Did it change much from here? Because I've heard from some people that Better Call Saul's better than this show. And I'm like, what? Okay, how? But it didn't get nominated. And then they're pointing out other shows that did that. And I've not seen them all. So I can't really judge. But, you know, it's just kind of surprising. So, because that's one of the things that stands out about the show. As well as the acting, the writing, the directing, the story, the characters.
The whole thing.
It's just so good. Why have you not watched it, Claire?
I don't know. I just never got around to it.
Yeah, it's insane. But anyway, Mike puts down a script. He's like, this is a script. You're going to follow it. Say it as it is.
Yes.
Now you're going to phone Asex
Otherwise
Raider.
I'll kill you, basically.
Yeah, otherwise I will take out my pistol and shoot you in the head. It's like...
And then he's like, don't look at them. Look at me.
Yeah.
What did I say? You're going to shoot me in the head if I don't read it.
You're going to take your gun out and shoot me.
You'll
It's
find
like,
it's a pistol.
No. Where? What did they say? Where? In my head. And it's a pistol, not a gun. We're working on details here. We need to be more precise. Yeah. I love Mike. He's so good.
Yeah.
Again, another great character that, it's just so cool. But he's also like, so none of your crying. If you try to warn him in any way, I will shoot you in the head with my pistol.
Yeah.
No going off script, no panicking, no crying, none of that. I know what you like, just follow it. And then we'll see what happens. So, phone's up.
Yeah.
Talks to Hank.
Yeah, basically just asking about
Follows
the
the script. Yeah, I don't know
Found a
what
tracker.
I don't really know what it is, but I
Is
thought
it
I'd ask because I
Sting
didn't
or
want
whatever
to.
it's called?
Yeah, I didn't want to interfere with anything. But that's when he calls Gomez, or talks to Gomez.
Yeah.
And is like, "Did you plant anything?"
No.
No, I didn't. None of my team did.
That's
when they were like, "Well,
Mike is ready to kill her."
time to kill her." And Jesse's like, "Whoa, she sounds like she's telling the truth."
Yeah, she's pleading that.
I like how Mike's like, "Well, anyone sounds like Meryl Streep with a gun to their head."
Yeah.
And then Walt says, "You wanted to vote." And it's 2-1.
Yeah.
Kill her. And then she's like begging for her life and whatnot.
And then all of a sudden, you hear Hank on the phone to Houston.
Yes, the Houston branch.
Yeah. asking if they put any trackers on.
And you can tell by the guy's reaction. He's like,
"Who's asking?"
Wait, what happened? He's like, you put it on the outside of a friggin' barrel, for God's sake, you
so
idiots.
we didn't have enough to hazmat.
Yeah, we didn't have enough time, so we planted them all. Like, that's it.
Yeah.
And they're like, Jesse's like, yeah. But they're still like, well, we're still killing her because, like...
she's no good, she can't get it. It's all...
Yeah. So what we do, we're closer to that site. We go down there, take all the barrels we can get, and then that's it. But
then she's like, I actually saved you.
Yeah, like that's what Jesse says as well. If it weren't for her, we would have been caught. Like, yeah. And then that's when Mike's like, you don't know her. Like, she put a hit out on me. Yeah. It's like, what, like the mafia? It's like, yeah, like the mafia. But,
that's when she shouts out that she can get us.
I can get you an ocean of methamphetamine.
And they're like, what?
And then it kind of cuts to them outside because she's like begging, basically.
And Mike outside.
And Jesse's like, let him do his thing.
Yeah.
And that's when Walt's talking to her. And she's trying to, like, kind of sympathise with him in the way of, like, I've got kids, you got kids.
Yeah,
like, and he's like, that's not going to work on me.
Because he's like, if you tell us, like, we won't kill you. And she's like, but I need your word.
Yeah. Swear on your kids' lives. It's like, listen here. You have no leverage here.
Yeah.
Like, how can I trust you? Like, he said you tried to kill him and whatnot as well. Like, you know? And she's like, well, I had to. Like, he has these 9 people he's protecting. Yeah. Like, they needed to go. But then when he didn't, I had to put him on the list as well.
Yeah.
And I feel, in a way, because it comes up later with Walt arguing with Mike, that he's agreeing with her on this point. Because he's like, why are we paying these people?
Yeah.
And she's like, kind of the set we should get rid of him. And he's kind of... So I feel like that's what kind of, in a way, kind of clicked with him as well into agreeing with her a little bit. Yeah. But she's basically saying there's 24,000 gallons on a train.
You just need
it comes from... Can't even remember where it was. But it goes across the country. Comes from China. Goes on a train. Gets transported. I love the shot as well from underneath. We get so many shots like that in this show from like seeing through walls or floors or whatever. It's just like, right here is where you're going to do it. It comes through your state. There's a dead zone. Yeah, because like Mike's like, well, as soon as they realise the FBI are going to be on it, like everyone's going to be on it. Helicopters will be down. There's no chance. Never.
Yeah.
And they're talking about how many people on there? 2. It's like, well, I can just tie them up. It's like, well, as soon as they get back, they'll be hunting us. So they just can't work it out because it's like, and then that's when Lydia's like, well, I get this information of what, like, tankers and like what.
Yeah.
Because like Walt's like, well, how do we even know which one it's on? And she's like, well, I get the information at this time, so I'll send you it. And
6-hour window.
And I get my percentage for giving you this information.
But we can sort that out.
Yeah, because Mike makes a funny noise or face at that, which is really good. Yeah. And that's kind of basically it.
Yeah.
What do you think of this whole...
Sounded absolutely crazy.
Yeah, sounds insane. It does sound crazy. You didn't think we'd even see the planet at one point. You were like, yeah, the episode's dead freak. That's what it's called.
I know, but sometimes they cut things across 2 episodes, don't they?
Yeah, it's the main show we came for. But, yeah, there we go. But basically the plan was to siphon off, but they couldn't figure out the details. And they're like...
Is this where they're at Jesse's? Or?
No, it cuts to Hank playing with Holly.
Yeah, it's so cute. This is when I was like... and then Marie's like, if that's her first word... This is what I said, like, it'd be so cute in some ways. Like, kind of a...
Yeah.
It would make the story a bit happier for me that if in the end, like... Maybe not for Walt Jr. that is.
Yeah, I don't think how happy he would be because he's not really happy with this whole situation. But that's because he doesn't know the details. But will he ever?
You can see that Marie and Hank... I don't think it's ever really delved into why they haven't had children.
No, not really.
But they've never had children.
Yeah.
And you just see Hank and Marie with Holly as a baby. You know, you're like, oh, just keep her.
Yeah.
You should have her.
Dress her up like a little grape.
Yeah. And we call her Violet.
No, what did you want to call her?
Wonka.
She wanted to call her something or some... I can't remember. Yeah, I know what you're saying, but she had a name for her. It was something kind of over the top. But anyway, yeah, he then's like, oh, what about Emo McGee? Has he come out of his room? And like Marie's like, well, no, he just stays in there. He doesn't want to talk. Doesn't want to do anything. And then you see him wander out.
Yeah.
And they're kind of talking to him like, oh, I got Heat on DVD. We can watch that.
Do you want me to call out the lasagna? No. You can continue talking about me now.
Yeah.
It's like, ooh.
Do you think this is like, because obviously Walt's still been calling him Junior, and I don't know about Skylar, but Marie called him. You called him Flynn. Is that because of the situation currently? In that, like, because of what's happened at home, Junior wants to be called Flynn now because he's like angry. Do you know what I mean?
Maybe.
Yeah, don't know. And I like how he returns like, you can keep talking about it if you want. Yeah, it's like insane. Like from his perspective, it's just. Yeah, it's like he doesn't know what's going on.
Yeah,
like it's
and
so crazy.
We see
and
this
ridiculous.
later on as well. Like, just tell me why.
Yeah, we can talk about.
Yeah, but that's the thing of when you're at that age of understanding as well, and nobody's letting
Explaining
you understand.
Yeah.
It does get.
It's like you're
frustrating.
kicking me out of the house for what reason exactly? Like it doesn't make sense. Like yeah. But there we go. We cut to Jesse's where Mike and Walter are just arguing again.
Well, they're talking about. Well, Mike's idea is to just leave the thingamabobby
And go back to
cough medicine.
Cough medicine like formula, and he's like, yeah, but we'd be doing like with so much less money that way.
Yeah, because he'll have to get people to get the cough meds, and then they're gonna have to pay them for getting
like the 80 grand or something. And then that's when Mike's like, well, less money's better than no money.
Yeah. And that's when Walt goes.
It's like, yeah, let's talk about that. The 9 people you're like keeping up in lockup and paying off. And I love how Mike is like, you broke it, you pay for it. Like, it's literally Walter's fault. Like, what does he expect? Like, yeah. I kind of get it in a way in Walter's perspective. He's like, well, why should I be paying them? Who are they? Like, but considering the whole circumstances of him killing Gus and he put himself in this position.
I love in this whole argument, Jesse is just in the background,
playing
basically
with a straw.
siphoning his drink with the straw.
Yeah.
Before he's like, I think we could do this. I have a plan.
Yeah. What if we robbed the train and nobody ever knew about it? What did you think at that point?
It's like,
like I said, Jesse coming up with the ideas, came up with the magnet idea, came up with this. They're too busy arguing and worrying, and he's just like,
he needs a bit more credit sometimes.
Science, bitch. Never said that. But yeah. So we cut to the train track.
Yes, and they're digging holes.
Yeah. Well, no. First of all, they're measuring the track.
Oh yeah.
So again, a really nice shot them standing at the track, and it goes down, and then a long wide shot. And then Jesse's
40.
like, hell yeah, this is perfect. This is where we do it, under this track, under this little bridge.
Perfectly positioned, you know.
Did they build this part of the track for this, or did they dig under to build that part? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because it's a real train, like mad. Yeah. And that's when we see a digger digging up and putting 2 huge tanks in the ground. And Todd is here.
Yeah, he's like, so.
Did you expect to see Todd?
No.
He was the only one of the crew who was really introduced to us properly. Like, yeah.
So. But yeah, he's like, so why is there 2?
What's with the water? I don't understand. And that's when Jesse's idea again is that it gets weighed when it lands, and then it gets weighed at the end. Point.
So they need to refill with whatever they take.
Yes, because if the weight is off, they're going to know someone's robbed.
Yeah, and it's water based, so they'll just think they've got a diluted version.
Yeah, it's been watered down, so they need to put less water in than they take out.
Yes,
because the water's heavier than the methylene or whatever. Yeah. So they thought of it all. So yeah, mad. They cover up these little pots. It's really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's basically that part. Oh yeah, because they say to Todd as well, they're like, nobody can ever know about this apart from us. No one can know.
China will just get blamed.
Yes.
Diluted.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, but we cut back to house where Skylar's arguing with Junior. He doesn't want to come out of the room because he's like, no, you're not telling me anything. I'm staying here. That's it. End of.
Then Walt has to do his little daddy bit.
Yeah, it's like,
I'm not going to ask twice, doesn't he?
Like Junior's like, I'm not going anywhere until you tell me what's going on. You keep me out of that house for no reason. Nobody's telling me
out of my
anything
house.
that's going on. And then that's when Walt's like, well, we're your parents, you're a child.
Yeah, he just
that's the end
basically
of.
pulls that card and it's like, oh.
I mean, in a way, I get that. That's what parents do, isn't it?
Yeah.
So they think they know better. Well, they do, I guess.
Yeah.
But I get it from Flynn's perspective. Like, just so confusing. And,
it is.
Yeah. But they have a chat afterwards, and Skylar's like, "I'll carry on doing this for you. I will be your partner. I will carry on laundering your money." You look confused.
Because Walt at this point says something about her being his wife, and that's when she's like, "I'm not your wife. I'm your hostage."
Because Flynn leaves, and then he's like, "Oh, he'll get over it. It'll be fine," or something like that. And then she's like, "Don't even start with me. Like, you cause all this, whatever."
Yeah.
But yeah, he's like, "You're my wife." He's still like, "Yeah," and she's like, "No, I'm your hostage.
Yeah,
I'm trapped here.
I'll continue to launder your money."
Yeah.
Yeah.
The deal is they stay at Hank and Marie's, and that's it.
Yeah.
And he's kind of like, "Okay." That's when she looks at his jeans.
Yeah.
Now burying bodies, are you? He's like, "Oh well, no." Before that, like, she says something about. Oh, he says you've seen too many movies because of her plan to do this. Carry on. We're like, yeah, nothing's happened.
Yeah. Oh yeah, because that's what. Because she says kids have to stay at Hank's
exactly.
Because you literally told me the other day.
There was a man with a gun to
your head,
Mm.
and one day those people are going to come to our door, and those kids cannot be around for that.
Yeah.
That is why they're staying at Hank's.
You've seen too many movies.
You've seen too many movies.
And as he leaves, she says, "What, out burying bodies again?"
Is that no, just robbing a train?
And that's when I made the point of he's seen too many movies because it's insane. But yeah, there we go. But next, literally, is the heist.
Yeah.
Which I didn't really write notes for because.
No.
Yeah, so you were like, how are they going to get the train to stop? How are they going to do this? How are they going to do that? Like, hold your horses.
So yeah, Walt, Jesse and Todd under the bridge.
Which we don't quite see that first of all.
No, I'm just saying where everyone is.
Yeah.
Mike is in a bush.
Look out. Yep.
And then we get an old recurring character.
Bill Burr, which I still don't know his character's name. It's probably in the credits, but yeah.
In a construction.
He's just in a truck. And he
full of soil.
He stops it on the track and pretends it's broken down.
Yeah.
And I really love all the shots we get. We get a shot from the train's perspective. We get it on the side, like underneath. All sorts of really cool shots. Yeah.
That was my impression of a train bell.
Yeah.
Cool, wasn't it?
And then we get shots underneath, like looking up at Walter and the train going and Todd, and it's really cool. But the train stops.
It's like, it's broken down. You guys are engineers, aren't you?
I love the way Bill Burr talks. Yeah, he's like, "Oh, it could have been a pancake," and it's like just the way he was talking was kind of interesting. Like, he's playing a character.
Yeah,
it's funny how they've got this character to do some crazy things. He's barely in it, but the three things he's done is he forced the guy out of his business by faking to being a health inspector. He intimidated Ted to get him to sign a check. And now he's helped...
Which resulted in
Ted being paralysed, basically. And now he's helped rob a train.
Yeah.
This guy. Yeah.
But yeah, they're given the okay to go, because the train stopped and the guys are looking at the truck.
Yeah. I like how he's like, somewhere in there, I think. And the guy's like, "You think?"
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's when we see, like, it's suddenly just, like, battle stations all of a sudden, and they've got all the... pipes. Jesse goes underneath the train.
Yep. Todd goes on top
with the water
They
pipe.
have to unscrew. They have to take off the tags. They have to plug it on.
Walt was just waiting there to turn the generator on.
And then out comes the meth flame.
And then they start the water.
Yep.
And then there's just this. You're just flicking between them and
what's
the
going
car.
on the tracks. Because they're
like, trying to help. They're like, "Okay, I think we got it."
And then he goes in and flicks the switch.
Whatever that switch.
I guess it cuts off the engine. Maybe.
Yeah, maybe the fuel line or something.
Yeah.
No, it just doesn't work, and they're trying, and then another. Because they're trying, and then they decide to try and push it.
Yeah, which is the funniest.
Which I love this bit as well because you suddenly see him look back and then he can see them, so he's suddenly repositioned himself just in case the guys look down the track.
And he's also like, I know you've been pushing.
We'll never be able to push that.
Put it in neutral, right? But yeah.
Then a 4x4 turns up.
Yes. So this is when like Mike's like, "There's a good Samaritan. They're pushing off the tracks. You need to move, Walt." And Walt's like, "No, we're not done yet.
Yeah, he
Gotta
leaves
keep going."
it to the last minute.
Literally to the last minute. And they're just going and going, and then even like, I mean, kind of a little bit ahead, but he pushes across. I love how sarcastic the drivers are to the guy. Like, "I'm glad we could have helped you," or whatever.
Because the guys get back in the thing, and obviously,
yeah, as soon as they start the train, like, Jesse's like, "Mr. White, what the hell? Like, what's going on?" He's like, "Wait."
He's like,
yeah.
you can see the panic in all of them.
Yeah.
Then he's like, "Go."
Yeah, I love it. It slightly overflows, and then
and they have new seals that because we said like.
Yep. All planned, all thought ahead. It's insane. It's literally a heist. Like, and like I said, like GTA, I'm comparing it to that. But in GTA, you get to pick people you meet throughout the thing, and that's like with Bill Burr's. Like, oh, we met him, Todd. Yeah, there you go.
Picking who we want to help.
Yeah, it's crazy. They should totally have had a tie-in with GTA and made this a mission.
Yeah.
It would have been so cool.
But yeah,
I think there is a train kind of heist mission in GTA 5.
Is there?
I'm pretty sure there is in the story. Yeah. Has you running along the top of it or something.
Oh, God.
Yeah. So.
But yeah, Jesse unconnects everything and then he goes to move, but then he realises the train's moving, and then he's just like, it's just laying under the train. And like you had the guy on the top, which I was like, he's gonna have to jump off a moving train at this point. Like,
I love the shot as well of him taking the pipe off in the water.
Yeah, so many good shots.
Like, Todd, come on, and he has to jump off, which wasn't too bad, but jumping off anything moving would be,
And then they're all like, "We did it."
They celebrate, yeah, bitch.
And then Todd is also like, "We just did that." He's a bit more delayed in the response, and they're all celebrating.
And then Walt's face starts, and then Jesse, and then Todd. What did you think?
I don't know.
Because did you expect something to go wrong?
No, I thought, actually, they've done it.
Yeah, it's never that simple.
The child is there.
Did you expect that to be what the child was going to pay off?
No. I like the way the child waves, and they're all just like, Todd's like.
And then you were like, oh, it's going to end there, isn't it?
Todd just shoots the kid. Which
I mean, as soon as he goes to reach, Jesse's like, no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are they just going to bury the kid there?
That shot as well. Just the kid and then the spider.
Yeah.
Man, it's such an insane ending.
How do they clear this up?
But, I mean, he did what they told him, right? Nobody can know about this.
Yeah.
Ever.
I guess.
But killing a kid.
Yeah. It's worrying that he didn't think twice.
What do you think of Todd then?
I don't like him.
No? Why not?
I don't like anyone that kills kids. It's a line that you don't. That kid didn't even know what he'd watched. How long had he been there for? He might have just rode up as they were just like, yay!
Yeah. Man. Where do you think it will go from there then? How do you think Jesse
Well, it's
going to
have to be the fallout of dealing with a dead child. Because they're going to know.
Yeah,
like,
what are Jesse and Walt going to
up.
handle? Like, how are they going to react to Todd
Maybe
doing
they'll
that?
kill
That's what I
Todd.
mean. Where does it end if
Where
they
does
do
it
that?
end?
You know?
Yeah.
I mean, Mike didn't know how. Well, he probably heard the gunshot.
Yeah, then probably came running over
what?
like, what? But yeah, I feel like that next episode is probably going to start with the whole thing of like, what have you done?
Man.
Or we'll just brush over it.
You reckon?
Yeah, I feel like they could skip it.
I mean,
and
from
mention
Jesse's
it.
reaction.
Yeah, I know. It's difficult to know with this show sometimes. So are we going to continue it from there? Or they'll deal with it, but it won't be on the episode and they'll mention what happened. Do you know what I mean?
Possibly, but like I don't think...
How big of that is it in the storyline?
But I think that's a huge deal. That's a huge, kind of story, kind of theme that we've had throughout the show is kids, like how it affects children, even with Walt's family, the way Gus handled it, and Jesse. We've had it all, like Peekaboo, do you remember that episode with the kid? It's a huge theme.
Yeah.
So I don't think they're gonna,
I don't know.
brush it aside. I feel like, and with this show especially as well, a lot of things have paid off, even things you don't think. So, I don't know. Will they want to continue working with Todd? Maybe not. The loose cannon. I mean, he kind of did what he was told, though, in a way.
Yeah.
But, I mean, like you're saying, he didn't hesitate.
No.
So, My God.
And that's going to hit a nerve with Jesse.
I mean, instantly, like we said, with him grabbing the gun.
Because you think of Thomas.
Yeah. Brock being poisoned.
Yeah.
You think of, like I said, the Peekaboo Kid. Yeah. Insane. There we go. We had a train robbery.
We did.
Really good. Where will it go from here, Claire? We still have what?
There's no limit to their craziness.
Yeah, we still have 11 episodes of the season. So we've got a ways to go. What do you want to see next time?
I guess maybe some cooking. They haven't cooked for a little while.
Cooked last time. They cooked last episode. We didn't really see it.
No, it was just the tail end of the sword.
They have been cooking, so yeah. Guess we'll see. There we go. That was Breaking Bad episode 5, Dead Freight. We'll be back for episode 6 in a week's time-ish. To see what happens. Otherwise, in 2 days' time should be It's Always Sunny. So thank you very much for watching. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye. Bye.